Welcome aboard the Imperial Star Destroyer Relentless Efficiency. You've chosen our optional relaxation session. Don't worry, participation is completely voluntary, and by voluntary we mean mandatory. First, let's tune into the sound of the detention block, our most efficient department. That rhythmic clinking, that's the sound of someone hammering dents out of interrogation droids. Because nothing screams Imperial budget cuts like reusing torture equipment. Next, take a deep breath. Feel the recycled air flow through your lungs. That faint metallic tang. Don't panic. It's just carbon scoring from the blaster fight on Deck 32. Who's fighting? No idea. What matters is that the Empire doesn't pay for overtime. Relax into that thought. Now, here's a calming sound, the garbage compactor. Imagine it working tirelessly, compressing the waste of 47,000 personnel, and occasionally someone who accidentally fell in. Remember, accidents are preventable unless you report your superior officer. Then, well, not so much. Let's listen closely to the sound of Deck Chef Ruggin preparing tonight's special mystery protein cubes. Sources say it's sourced locally. From what? Don't ask questions. Just remember, protein builds strength and strength builds loyalty. Loyalty prevents disappearances. The med bay. Hear those lovely calibration beeps? That's the sound of our cloning facilities running at peak efficiency. Think about it. Somewhere, a spare version of you is already growing in case you make a mistake. Isn't it comforting to know you're replaceable? Those footsteps, that's an officer late to their shift. If they're caught, they'll experience the Empire's famous punctuality incentive, the airlock. Such commitment to timeliness. Breathe in the productivity. And now the officers' lounge. A soothing space where senior officers sip stolen Corellian brandy and trade passive-aggressive insults. Cheers to camaraderie or treachery, whichever gets you promoted faster. Do you hear that groan? That's the hull under strain. The Empire built this Star Destroyer with the finest materials credits can buy, after paying off warlords and underfunding structural integrity. But don't worry, it's mostly safe. The emergency alarm. So soothing, isn't it? If you hear it, don't panic. Simply report to the nearest escape pod. Oh wait, those are reserved for officers. Silly me, just stay put and accept your fate like a true Imperial patriot. And now we've come to the end of your relaxation session. Remember, the Empire values you. Not individually, of course, just collectively as part of a spreadsheet. Now get back to work. Or don't. Either way, someone else is already being trained to replace you. Sweet dreams, recruit.